Crest and Polk.
Yes. Under the benignant providence of Almighty God, the representatives of the state and of the people are again brought together to deliberate for the public good. The gratitude of the nation to the sovereign arbiter of all human events should be commensurate with the boundless blessings which we enjoy. Peace, plenty, and contentment reign throughout our borders and our beloved country. Presents a sublime moral spectacle to the world. In reviewing the great events of the past years and contrasting agitated and disturbed states of other countries with our own tranquil and happy condition, we may congratulate ourselves that we are the most favored people on the face of the earth, while people of other countries are struggling to establish free institutions under which man may govern himself. We are in the actual enjoyment of them, a rich inheritance from our fathers, while enlightened nations of Europe are convulsed and distracted by civil war or intense strife. We settle all our political controversies with the peaceful exercise of free men at the ballot box. The great Republican maxim, so deeply engraved on the hearts of our people, that will of the majority constitutionally expressed shall prevail. It is our sure safeguard against force and violence. It is a subject of just pride that our fame and character as a nation continue rapidly to advance in the estimation of the civilized world. To our wise and free institutions, it is to be attributed that while other nations have achieved glory at the price of suffering, distress, and impoverishment of their people, we have won an honorable position in the midst of an uninterrupted prosperity, of an increasing individual comfort and happiness. I am happy to inform you that our relations with all nations are friendly and pacific. Our country stands higher in the respect of the world than at any former period. To continue to occupy this proud position, it is only necessary to preserve peace and faithfully adhere to the great and fundamental principle of our foreign policy of non-interference in the domestic concerns of other nations. We recognize in all nations the right which we enjoy ourselves to change and reform their political institutions according to their own will and pleasure. It has been my constant aim and desire to cultivate peace and commerce with all nations, tranquility at home, and peaceful relations abroad constitute the true permanent policy of our country. War, the scourge of the nation, sometimes becomes inevitable, but is to be avoided when it can be done consistently with the rights and honor of a nation. Occupying, as he does, a more commanding position among nations than at any former period, our duties and responsibilities to ourselves and to posterity are correspondingly increased. Ours is a great example of a prosperous and free self-governed republic, commanding the admiration and the imitation of all lovers of freedom throughout the world. The preservation of the Constitution from infraction is the President's highest duty. He is bound to discharge that duty. I would ever hazard incurring the displeasure of those who may differ with him in opinion. He is bound to discharge it as well by his obligations to the people, but clothe them with his exalted trust, as by his oath of office, which he may not disregard. Nor are the obligations of the President in any degree lessened by the prevalence of views different from his own in one or both houses of Congress. it is not alone hasty and inconsiderate legislation that he is required to check, but if at any time Congress shall, after apparently full deliberation, resolve on measures which he deems subversive of the Constitution or of the vital interests of the country, it is his solemn duty to stand in the breach and resist them. The President is bound to approve or disapprove every bill which passes Congress and is presented to him for his signature. The Constitution makes this his duty. He cannot approve. The Constitution commands him to return the bill to the House in which it originated with his objections. Right or wrong, he may be overruled by a vote of 2/3 of each House, and in that event, the bill becomes a law without sanction. If his objections be not thus overruled, the subject is only postponed and is referred to the states and the people for their consideration and decision. The President's power is negative and not affirmative. He can enact no laws and only look to practical effects of their measures. When compared with the Constitution or the public good, no bill is presumed to be in accordance with the popular will until it shall have passed all branches of the government required by the Constitution to make it a law. Congress, and each House of Congress, hold under the Constitution a check upon the President, and he, by the power of qualified veto, a check upon Congress. The Supreme Court of the United States is invested with the power to declare and have acts of Congress passed with the concurrence of the Senate, the House of Representatives, and the approval of the President to be unconstitutional and void. I have felt most sensibly the weight of the high responsibility developed upon me, with no other object than the public good, the enduring fame and permanent prosperity of my country. I have persuaded, I have pursued the conviction of my own best judgment.
Thank you, President James Polk.